A lot of money, a lot of money, a lot of money. A lot of money, a lot of money, a lot.
And while the money clip was playing, I got a knock at the door. This is my guy Prime. Me trying to get to the stage, so let's bring him with the proper introduction. Let's get it. What's going on, Prime?
Not much, man. Riding a wave, bro. I've been meaning to stop by for a minute, so I think it's a good night.
What up,
Hey,
what
man.
up?
Try.
And shout out to Lady Zyrax with the $5 cash app to bring the Rizzler back up to the stage. And as you can see, she's back. But,
Appreciate it. Thank you, Jack, too. Jack,
oh yeah, Jack, I see Jack got some super chats. Let me get to him right quick. He got a $15 one somewhere. That's the one. Super chats. Let me get to him right quick. Somebody got me playing in the background. That was out. Yeah. That was out to Jack. Long name Jack. With the $10 super chat. He says, I don't know what she did this time, but Cammy is a menace out here in these streets. Shout out to Zyrax for holding it down. Happy Thanksgiving to the Riz Academy. I'm out, Nino. Appreciate you, Jack, for the $10 super chat. And then he comes back with another one for $15. He says, bring the Riz God back just for a while. So now Cammy has $15 credit.
Damn.
Hugs and kisses.
Hey, they can say what they want about Cammy. She got some shooters for her in most cases.
Real.
Oh, and shouts out to Team Fatty who just became a member. So I mean, I keep saying Team. It's gonna take a while, Fatty. I'm used to saying Team Fatty. It's gonna take a while to just say Fatty, but we'll work on it.
Team Fatty. That's nice.
Team
It's like
Fatty's
the
going
I like the change though.
Damn.
He going corporate now, man. He going corporate. He ain't a team. It's just him. He a one man team. It's just Fatty. So who knows?
I feel you.
I'm telling you, this nigga went viral one time and he's already doing all sorts of shit. And damn.
Hey, Prime, how much do you charge for those logos and the ones you made?
Flat rate $50 for singles. After that, I got like different packages, like 75 to 100.
Okay.
Custom complete, custom drawn, and all that other shit is about 100 something, depending on how difficult and shit it is.
Oh, they doing business.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, just let me know if you need anything, man.
No, I got you on IG because I see two of them. It doesn't matter which one, right?
Nah, but I prefer the Prime Your Logos one.
Let me see which one I have.
Yeah. I gotta wake that shit back up, man. I've been focused on trading and shit too so much lately.
What's trading stocks?
Yeah, getting funded.
Yeah, I can imagine right now. It's probably a good time to get in the stock market, considering what happened with the election.
Nigga, listen, my NASDAQ ETF is up like a lot.
Prime,
it's always a good
logo,
time.
right?
It's always a good time, but right now more than any other time, it's good for like if you have an interest in it. You don't have to do all that crazy college and all the other stuff for it. If you just got the skill, you've been building up the skill for it. There's ways to get paid to do it, man, and that's what I've been focused on.
Yeah, I know a few day traders, man. Everybody that do it, they always try to get everybody else into it. That's one thing I noticed. Man, you ain't putting it in the stocks, man. They be telling me every day. I be like,
I don't like day trading.
The vision, bro. It's like a way out. It's like an easy way out.
I kind of play in the long game, but I'm studying because I don't want to do the day trading right now because I feel like you need a lot of money to do the day trading. You gotta be
Nah, that's what I
willing to
was
risk
saying.
it.
Like, nah, what we do is basically you take a 2-week test, right? You know, I think it costs for this one it costs $54 for the one that I'm maining on to take a 2-week test, and you got to make it was 2,000, but now it's $3,000 in 2 weeks. But you got to make it. You can't do it in like 1 day or 2 days. You got to like show that you can be consistent with it, and they'll fund you. 90% of the profits you make after that is yours.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, that day trading shit, I don't fuck with that shit. People become rich doing day trading, but me, Lou, in a third-world country with a weak currency, I'm playing the long game. I'm not trading at all. I'm keeping all
And
my
I
pennies.
do both.
I'm keeping all my pennies in that Nasdaq and just sitting on that shit for 40 years. Give me my
Yeah,
money.
I got a Roth. I got my personal investment accounts. Yeah, we do it all, man. I just
Yeah,
enjoy. I
yeah,
just
yeah.
enjoy
You gotta
the
do it all. You gotta do it all. You
yeah.
gotta put, you gotta go with the BlackRock ETF as far as the S&P 500 for growth. You gotta go with the Neo investment uh, S&P 500 ETF for dividends. They just released the first ever ETF that pays dividends correlated to Bitcoin. Look that up. It's a monthly dividends and it's paying $1 per month per share right now, $60 a share. Don't say I didn't tell you. Neo's ETF, neosinvestment.com. Look it up.
So
got
what
you.
would
Man,
you say? You say that they should go ahead and join now, or wait till like there's
I mean,
some type of
what I
turn in the market.
what I always tell people is you're not God and you can't time the market. The best time to get into the market is now because most people don't invest in the stock market. There's still billions of people that don't have access to the stock market, right? Shout out
Mhm.
to Africa. So the earlier you can get in, the better. And the earlier is now. It's today. And just buy a share of anything, right? Buy a share of Tesla. Buy a share of something you use. If you have a Tesla car, buy a share of Tesla. If you use Nikes, buy a share of Nike. I don't know. Do something. Don't put it. Don't leave it in the savings though, because
Yeah.
nigga, because the savings account in America is gonna pay you what 0.01% a month.
Yeah,
Yeah. Pretty much
So
nothing.
so it's not gonna
interest rate's
do.
gonna start going down more.
You
So
know, if you put in $100 in the Bitcoin ETF I just told you about, you're gonna make $1 a month. That's better. That's way better than your fucking savings account, right?
Hmm.
So it's just a lot of strategies, bro, in this money world. And I'm new. I'm new to stocks. I'm brand new because I got to Brazil
okay,
and I'm rebuilding. I'm rebuilding my life. So I'm doing things I didn't do before. Instead of partying and using drugs, I'm now investing, right? So I put in 50,000 real into uh, a Nasdaq ETF in Brazil. Who are the ETF fund in Brazil is connected to the Neo Investment Fund in the United States of America, and they pay 1% a month. So I'm already making $100 a month every month for the rest of my life in Brazil already. And my plan is to make 1,000 USD a month in Brazil, and I can retire. Literally, I can stop working
Let me
and then I can go do whatever the fuck I want to do after that.
I got my gag. The night is in the back trying to get up. Let me play the music for him real quick. What's going on, Nightish?
Salute to the old man, Nightish.
what's up, Sleepy
Cut that
Bone?
old man shit out. Black don't crack.
Oh shit.
What up,
Shut
man?
up, teddy bear.
Look at you. He looking happy today. Look at him.
Now, in other news, Nino, I wanted to call out Hassan real quick.
Damn, Hassan? Oh
Yeah,
man.
I gotta call him out because I saw him on the crazy lady panel. Who's that
Mm.
crazy lady that came up earlier today? Hassan, why were you on that lady's panel, sir?
You be in the beef sector. That's beef sector.
That's beef sector. No, I just
Okay.
go around and meet new people. You know, she's pretty cool.
I've been in her chat
Okay,
too.
okay.
I've been scrolling through the beef sector.
Yeah, I don't trust you niggas no more.
Don't feel guilty.
Nah,
Here's my thing about the beef sector.
Stop
Do
being
you see them
scary, look.
spending
I
money?
go outside.
Hassan, do you see them spending money?
No.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't go over there.
Um,
Ain't no money there.
yeah, Fatty said the same thing.
Not often.
It's a good way to
Unfortunately,
look
that
at it.
is true. It's a lot of yelling going on, but nobody's sending anything going on all the time.
Speaking of spending money, my guy Tony
We
Golden.
got like 800 people watching, but
My guy Tony Golden with the one gifted membership. Appreciate you, my guy, for the membership gift. But what was you saying, Cammy? Oh, she got
I was
super
just
delay.
going off what they saying. Like they be having like 400. They got like 400, 800 people in their chats, but I barely see them super chatting.
Yeah, you know, people want to see the Coliseum. They want to see the purge, but if there's no money there, there's no money there. I don't want to yell with you just to yell with you. I don't want to make threats and get doxxed and do all the other stuff just for the F of it.
Yeah, if you're gonna get cussed out, you might as well get paid. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Doing that shit for free. You ain't gonna clown me without getting no money.
Yeah, that's the thing about like if you're gonna to me, beef has to get real. It has to get physical. If you're just gonna beef virtually, I mean, I don't know what the point is.
No, that's the thing. It does get real over there. It does get physical over there. They go
So
to
you're
each
saying
other's
they beat up and fight each
house.
other? Is that what
Yeah,
They
people
they actually pop up and show out.
They pulled
Yeah,
up
they
to
show
you.
they show up to your house.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'll give them that. Yeah, because if you're gonna beef, it has to go somewhere. And I'm not condoning violence. I'm saying, you know, put a pair of gloves on and duke it out type shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, they ain't. I don't know. It's stupid as fuck to me.
Mm-hmm. You pull up to my house, you're gonna leave limping. Or worse. But shouts out to Doc Relief, who gifted one membership to the nation. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. I'm trying to figure out, should I play the money? I don't want to. It's only got one. I need to make another money song. You know what I'm saying? Then it makes more sense.
I got
have
about
one,
9.
I'm spamming it. Yeah, that's a little crazy.
Yeah, I don't particularly like the long money machines.
Yeah, they short.
Mm-hmm.
I got a step in the name of money. I got some Bay Area money. I got the me singing for the money. But
What
they
up,
short
Sugar
for like
Bro?
9 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, be paying attention.
Better get out enough time to get some shit together too, man. Them little breaks help.
Yeah, I need to take a break this weekend. I'm gonna try to make it to Not for Humans, but this weekend I'm supposed to be getting my hair done and some other shit. So I don't know. I'm kind of on E, burning this motherfucking candle at both hands right now.
What are you on E? What are you on E from?
Oh no, not that kind of E, Lou. Damn, my bad.
Jesus Christ! Not the pill, not the ecstasy. God damn.
Yeah, I gotta watch out for the trigger words. My bad, Lou.
Yo, not the ecstasy.
Like where
You're
at?
triggering my addiction, man.
I be
That's why I don't
forgetting.
like. That's why I don't like to hang out with you guys. You guys trigger my addiction every day. God damn.
Somebody was flirting with Prime earlier, talking about, you don't even look 30. You look burnt out, nigga.
Dang.
What the fuck? Where did that
Damn,
come
like,
from?
where that come
Hating,
from?
Where did
Tell them
that
why you
come
mad.
What the
Tell
fuck?
them why you mad.
Hey,
God
Yo,
damn,
what
I'm
the
catching
fuck?
strays
Bro,
out
a
of
lot of you
nowhere.
guys wish y'all could look like Prom. Let's just be honest.
Oh my god, here we go with the light skin shit.
Cammy.
I don't know. Never in my life when I wanted to look like fucking
What?
Terrence Howard. He look like another nigga.
You're right, Nightish.
Bro,
One day I'll be
stop
as light skinned as you, dog. One day.
Damn.
It's one day, man.
Man, this is
I
Bro,
know
like,
one
I
thing.
bet he be stealing
I
your
know
girls,
one
kicking
thing.
them out,
I know one
secretly
thing. I'll
while
never
y'all
be as
got no
drunk as you.
Nigga,
Man,
you
I
like
miss
that
phone
every day. Yo, every time I come through, right? Cause I just come through just like on some random ass shit. I'm like, okay, let me see what's up tonight this show. Nothing but dead silence. Check the chat. Oh yeah, he sleep.
What hour is it? What hour is it?
It's always like that, Prime.
What
Literally.
hour is it, Prime?
It don't matter, nigga. It's your show.
It does
It don't
matter. I
It
don't
don't
start
matter.
drinking until the stream starts, and
It
I'm tired when the
don't.
stream starts. So if you're talking about 7 hours in, 8 hours in, I hear what you're saying, young man.
But you want people to fucking invest in what you're doing, right? But you sleeping on the job. I'm playing
No,
with
you're
me.
lost. I want them to invest in the work I actually do, and I do that before I open up the fucking invite. Do you see those 3 hours that I'm talking and reacting and doing all that shit? That's before anybody ever gets up there.
I'm
I
not
never
gonna
fall
argue with
asleep
you
doing
about
that
your
part.
business model.
We're not
Your
arguing.
Oh
business
We're
my
having
model
a
is
discussion,
god.
young man.
What is this
Let me
argument you
educate you.
guys are having?
no, your business model
I don't
is your
know.
business model.
Yo, Nino,
That's on you,
what is
dog.
going on?
I'm confused myself, but they know what they yelling about.
Damn.
Shouts out to ladies that racks on the stage finally.
Zyrex, why are you culture appropriating?
She can do whatever she wants. She's beautiful in every culture. Chinese, Asian, Africa. She can be whatever.
Chinese and Asian is the same thing. What's going
Yo,
on
leave
here?
me
Thank you, Tammy.
alone.
Yo, we are on Cammy's neck today. God damn, she's gonna quit YouTube. We
It's
gotta
okay.
relax.
She cooking her husband's
I love the shots,
half
Prime.
Indian food.
Shots are amazing.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, Zyrex. What did you cook for this
Yeah.
Thanksgiving?
I care.
We made, of course, turkey, ham,
Oh, I love
pies.
you like that ham.
Heck yeah. Of course, mashed potatoes and gravy, and a couple other stuff like little mac and cheese. I think for the kids too.
Man, I
And
feel
I think
so
that's
bad
about
for
it.
I feel so bad for you guys, man.
Why?
So, mashed potatoes and
Yeah, what?
mashed potatoes, ham, and what?
How do you make your mashed
Christ,
potatoes, Irex?
nigga, what?
I didn't make it. My husband did.
How do
How
you
did he
guys
make
live
them?
life like this?
She
Do
don't
you know
know.
how he makes them?
He steamed it.
You don't know.
He
She
steamed
just
it
eat.
and what?
I said, you just eat it. You don't know how you make it.
She don't give a shit how he made it.
Nope.
Does he boil it?
Yeah, boil and then boil and steam. We have this thing where you put the potatoes in it and then it's like I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, I guess you could sort of say, boiled it, yeah. Boiled
Okay.
and then yeah, and then to prevent the potato from getting super like too drenched, then we have this, I don't know what it's called. It's sort of like um when you like a sifter, there you go. And then put it on top. It's a bigger sifter, and you just
Steam.
put the potato on top. And what's that?
He steams them.
Yeah, and
Okay.
you boil them and then steam them, and then and then smash them,
Yeah.
and then add
I think the best way to make potatoes is to bake them and take the skin off, because water messes up the flavor. Or some people put it in the actual steamer where the water is on the bottom and has a little hose so the steam can come to the top. That doesn't take a whole lot of flavor away, but I like to bake them and take the skin off and then mash them.
Okay.
I'm learning something today.
I don't know how my girl make them, but they be great. I love them.
Oh, for real, I'm gonna try that. I ain't never tried to bake the potato first and then
Hey,
No, do what Snyder just said, basically.
King just send you a message. Add him to your lobby on Call of Duty.
They're
Skin
completely
do be
different when you
good,
bake them.
especially like when it's salted and
I believe it because the baked potato tastes completely different than mashed potato.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and you add butter and whisk it.
Yeah, bake it, take the skin off, add the butter or the cream or whatever you add to
Skin
it.
on, keep the skin on.
I like the little garlic. No, I don't. The skin is the part. Now me, when I'm baked potatoes, I eat the skin and everything. But when I'm making mashed potatoes, I take the skin off.
Kind of like it interrupts the mashed potato with the skin in it.
Be good too. You don't want too much though. You're right. You don't want too much.
Man, you guys are insane.
How long do you bake it for, Nightish?
An hour.
Okay.
Look at us trading recipes. Look at that. Did you write that down, Zyrex?
Hmm?
Did you write that down?
No, I put it in my phone.
Oh, see, same there. But yeah, Cammy, I heard you had some.
Banging in the freaking kitchen. Y'all gonna start hating on her, bro. She probably.
What are you talking about, Cammy?
Huh?
Nobody's talking down on her.
Amy, stop hating.
Wait, what you
What are you
said?
talking about? Zyrex, was I hating on you just now?
I didn't take it as hate.
Because I wasn't hating.
It was sort of a dig, though. I'm
What?
not gonna lie.
Shoot, I wrote it down.
Contrary to popular belief, Riz, we like y'all.
Yeah. Trust me, if I ain't like you, I would have a whole different attitude towards you. I wouldn't even really talk to you.
I know we got you.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I know.
Oh Lord, look at your big head.
Oh,
See,
she's
that's
trying
what
to make
makes
something out
somebody.
of nothing.
Yeah, somebody got to pop your head sometimes to get a little
Is
too
she the
big.
Riz God or the controversy God?
What she? He's been starting
Bro,
shit,
that's
guys.
why you're mad, because I am the rich guy. See,
I thought Riz was. I thought Riz was supposed to be. I thought Riz was supposed to be charisma.
That's what it's supposed to be, but she don't.
Yeah,
know
well, I don't see the charisma.
It is charisma and all that, and y'all, and bro,
She's been online for how long?
Charisma when I got haters around, cop blockers,
Mm-hmm.
dirty mackers, bro.
Dirty Mac. What are you talking about, Cammy?
Steal y'all girls.
Oh, Cammy has lost it.
Vocabulary is growing.
Cammy has lost it.
Your vocabulary grown, but she just throw the words anywhere where they don't belong.
Well, she's still learning. She's still learning.
We're gonna have to work on it, Cammy.
You know, it's a lost, trade of you being sensual and seductive and feminine and soft. They just be saying they want to be in a soft girl era while they're still masculine.
Shouts out the long name Jack with the $10 super chat. He says, shout out to all the real ones who I got beef for life with. Y'all the real reason I get up every morning. Finding new ways to diss y'all ops is very stimulating. Except Cammy, I don't like our beef. She mean.
So that sounds a little bit like hate is stronger than love.
Mm-hmm. Oh, then he comes back with another $5. Says, Rizzle 24, baby. That the Riz God live. She don't want no better. But she don't know no better, boss. Laugh out loud.
Never mind. Take that back.
Damn.
Yes, it's about to be 25 soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, when I think about a woman and charisma, I think damsel in distress. I don't think warrior.
She trying to figure it out. She think it's all the same, like the same way a man go at a woman.
No, she just, hey, Nino, she just like hot ice. It's a lot of women that like hot ice.
You guys don't like damsel in distress. You guys complain about damsel in distress, so I don't know why you guys keep saying that.
When did I complain about a damsel in distress?
Gyrus might have a point. Ooh.
I like damsels in distress because I feel like I have to help them. If you tougher than me, protect me. I'll help the bear if you tougher than me.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you built like a teddy bear, Nightish. You're built for comfort, loving, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? You're not. I don't think
a lot of people thought that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep you warm for the
He's
winter.
basically saying you're not a warrior, Nightish.
Yes, a lot of people thought that.
Look, she making a negative. She I started macking when you
I'm
just
just
said.
saying, you're not a
You
warrior.
turn what I said.
Kings are fat too, but could be a king.
No, we just heard you use it before, Riz God. You said that about Arnold.
Y'all love making that man a victim.
You made him a victim.
Yo,
You
where
said
has
you-
Arnold? Where has Arnold been, yo? After the little beef, he disappeared, man.
I think I seen him around. I seen him around. He just ain't been around lately.
He was
I didn't
just
know
in
he was a
Patty's
victim.
chat.
When did he become a victim?
Nah, he not a victim, but when she said he
Night is right. I
split
was
his
saying the
face,
whole
he was at
time.
that point. That was that was a while ago though.
He was just in Patty's chat earlier, I think. Was it earlier or yesterday? I can't.
Yeah, I think he was in there today.
He was super chatting. No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got him like that? You make him spend money?
No, that's on him.
I mean, I guess the whole time he wasn't there. Then when it came on me, and then he wanted to start super chatting her. It is what it is.
So I guess that is some form of risen in.
Mm-hmm.
I guess whatever works. I guess.
Yeah, whatever's clever.
So Cammy, for my thumbnail when I take over the academy, do you want me to do it
Bro,
or should
you're
I
not.
get someone to do it? Maybe I
You
should
want to
get
do it?
player
You
one.
can. You're the academy, right? Where's got great? Oh my god!
I'm just trying to get you mentally prepared, right?
Please don't think what I think you're about to do.
No. I'm not. I'm nice.
What
I
is
wouldn't
gonna
do
be?
that.
Well, Nino, at least it'll make sense
thinking
because
okay. Yeah.
it would make sense, Nino, because we can't have women leaders.
Yeah.
What is that?
I got to spank her right quick. I was just playing this. She's talking about she'd eviscerate me in a debate. I'm like, okay, I got to see that. I ain't never been eviscerated. That sound like fun. We ain't gonna see you doing the evisceration, especially on that topic. You already lost. You just don't know it.
Night being messy.
Like that power V should have C in the middle.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, hold up. Got a super chat.
When you have people stand like that, they call that the power V. And that dude over there, that's CBZ, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so C should be in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
The way I said it originally, it rhymed. Y'all made me explain it, so now it's lost all its energy. You see how the C and the V rhymes?
Yeah. That was all the dropout Jack, aka long name Jack, aka crash out Jack, aka too many damn names Jack. For the $5 super chat, he says, "Nah, we like a damsel in distress, not a damsel always in distress, especially when she the cause of the distress. Dumb damsels are liabilities." I agree. I agree.
Oh my god.
Jack be dropping gems every now and then. You just gotta pay attention, man. He be dropping gems.
Mm-hmm. He's from my school, so you still got to give me credit. It always comes down to me.
Oh Lord, you love taking credit for it.
That is a fact.
That's interesting. When the teacher talks less than the students, it sounds like the students are leaning to the school.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I be talking all day cooking shit. It's like y'all not there, but when it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
I listen sometime when you have a stream and you be woke and be quiet.
I got a question. What is the enforcer's job in the academy?
To put the lanes in check, you know what I mean? To do that, make sure things are well.
We're still trying to figure things out.
Yeah,
are you allowed to slap him?
Yeah.
That sounds like what Princella said.
Real quick.
That sounds like what Princella said, that she's gonna get all the women together and they gonna just mess with the alphas, and the alphas will be like worker bees and just come and give them babies, and they only come around every now and then, and they're supposed to protect them from all the betas.
Really? I need to check her out.
Oh, you go ahead. She done flip flop now.
Oh, well, she's flipped now. She went the other way. Now she's saying y'all delusional and need a man and all that other stuff. Last year she was somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I gotta check her out. Go ahead and check her out. Maybe she can set you straight. Go right on over there. All right. Be tripping sometimes. I don't be knowing what's wrong with Zara. She just be saying stuff nowadays. Y'all be saying y'all like OnlyFans. I ain't never said I like OnlyFans women. What are you talking about? It's funny though. It's like funny.
You know, I'm always messing around.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's funny. But I need to get with you on Friday.
OnlyFans for exposing them.
What game is that you playing, Prime?
Let's Call of Duty.
Black Ops
so you're
6.
banned from your own game?
Who's banned from their own game?
It says that on the screen.
No, it don't.
It says you're banned from your own game.
What is
It says
Prime your band.
Prime your brand.
Oh,
we don't say ours over here, partner.
Like on my commercial, Prime your brand.
Yeah, that commercial with the white man talking, yeah. You banned from your own commercial.
Guy. He is a black
you
man.
banned from your own commercial, Brody.
From Utah. All right. It's a black man from Utah.
A shark in a tuxedo with weapons. That's crazy.
Is that King Shark? Or that's just a random dude that looked like a shark?
Well, you know, Prime is supposed to be a shark.
One of the for what is it? This guy right here, the black guy.
Why would a man want to be a fish?
Because I'm a shark. Enough said.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Watch out for them killer whales. That's all I say.
I didn't pick them because I felt like there was a daily. It's not. That's just how I felt when I was in the submarine service. Them niggas
you feel fishy. Okay. Sharks. Got you. You feel like a fish.
Damn.
Like I said, those niggas.
I've never felt like a fish before, Terrence Howard.
Well, this world is a big wide ocean, you know what I'm saying? So
pause.
What?
I mean,
pause for what?
Pause for what?
Let's
talk about how we want to monetize your sleeping.
Now. I don't know.
That? Damn.
Let's monetize your sleeping, Nightish.
Dang.
And I've already gave you great ideas. There's games we can play while you sleep. We can hold bets while you sleep.
All of that. Get it popping.
Yeah, I would have, but you took my wrench away on some whole
shit.
You
talking over Dropout Jack.
You fucking down to my wrench on some whole shit, bitch.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, why you took my wrench too, Nightish?
Come on, Night.
What I do? I thought we were supposed to be on good terms.
At least
we
y'all had
a good terms.
I ain't never had a wrench. But Long Name Jack comes back with the $2 super chat.
You snatched it away.
Come on, Cammy. Says, I'm more of a foreign exchange Riz student. It sounds like you're not claiming y'all for real. And he comes back and says he'll be for $2 more. Jack says, I'm gonna come up in a bit. Haven't bugged Zyrax today. So Zyrax, watch out. But what you crying about, Cam? You crying over a wrench, Cammy?
That's because she's always getting timed out.
You got Sporty's in there topping me
no,
out.
Sporty's got his wrench taken too. Sporty's got his wrench taken too.
Oh yeah. You and Sporty's got beef too?
Those the only two people that time me out.
Who are the only two?
Damn.
Sporty's
And
Yeah,
Sugar
Sugar
Bum.
Bum always time me out.
Sugar Bum got her wrench took too.
He taking everybody wrench.
No,
Oh,
they
okay,
wrench got
well,
took
I'm not
because
complaining.
I don't mind people trolling me, but when people being disrespectful and they're laughing, then what? How are they moderating? The purpose
This
of the wrench is
nigga
two
took my
things.
wrench while I was driving to work.
One reason is
He
protect
wanted
you.
somebody
So
to
I gave Prime a wrench to protect him, but Prime don't ever be there. Then the second
fuck
reason
up,
is to
nigga. I was
protect the
always
layer.
on your shit.
But you know they've never read the community page. Pause.
And I was always fucking down doing some
Pause.
shut the fuck up, nigga. You
Are
took me
you drunk
because
now?
I didn't kick
Are
out
you drunk
Dante
now, sir? This
while
is
I
the
was
most
driving.
wonderful time of the year. Why are you drunk now?
Nigga, I'm not drunk, dummy. You
Oh,
took
this is
my
your
wrench
regular
because I
voice?
didn't kick out Dante while I was
This is
driving.
your regular. Wait. This is your regular voice?
Nigga, is this your
Damn.
regular
So you
fucking look?
punch drunk and you don't
Is that
box?
is that
That's
your regular
crazy.
hair?
You punch
That's your
drunk and you
regular
don't
head?
box. And you haven't figured out how conversations go. I talked and I stopped, and you go and I stop.
I'm gonna let ladies first, man. Go ahead, bro.
Damn, what y'all talking about?
Well, to be fair to Nidus, every time Dante comes on, we have to time him out for the whole day. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Night is a crazy ass drunk uncle.
Not for the whole day,
Do
no.
shit right. Don't know what the
Oh,
hell
not for
he's
the whole
doing
time.
half the time.
Just for
Let
5
me-
minutes.
Okay.
Let me bring up my guy, long name Jack, aka Rizzler's Jack, whatever his name is right now. We got another one. Let's play the music. What's going on, Jack?
Hey. Hope everybody's doing well again. Hope everyone's
Happy
nice and
Thanksgiving,
fat.
Jack.
What up, though, Jack?
Man, I was going to send a super chat about somebody said something about why would you want to be a fish? I was going to make a joke about how women are always talking about guys are always trying to go home, but I didn't want to make that joke. Anyways, how is everybody doing there?
Cooling. You sound like you
Doing great.
full.
Full, but completely sober. It's a terrible mix.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, buddy. Trying to change that. Waiting on somebody to show up. But so if I disappear for a second, I'll be back.
Understood.
So Cammy, did you get any candy today? Thanksgiving candy? Oh, she must be gone. Probably eating some candy right now.
I did not eat no candy. Not eating.
Sound like you're lying. Pausing and breaking up.
Oh my god!
It's okay if you like candy.
I didn't know how to end the sentence.
Who the heck is BB? Oh, I know who this is. Damn. Let me bring up my guy 187 to the stage.
Bro, the hate is real right now.
What going on?
Rizzy. She got me in my feelings.
You say
I gotta
BBL.
be real with it. What's up,
Call everything on BBL.
Damn.
You call
I had a question.
BBL, right?
I had a question. I had a question. My bad, Cammy. I had a question. How is Cammy going to get a BBL? Don't they got to take fat from one place and put it to the other? You don't have no fat.
Bro, number one, I know. I do have fat in my stomach. That's where I got
Flora
the fat
gonna
from.
donate
Most of
some
my
to
fat
her.
is my stomach.
Girl,
That's
that
air.
damn
That ain't
pounds of
fat.
fat ain't gonna
Flora
do
gonna
nothing.
donate some. She gonna get some from Granville.
You don't want Flora fat. That's contaminated.
No.
Don't do it, Rizzo. Just do some squats. I've been trying to tell you, just do some squats. Don't cheat. Don't cheat.
I never went to BBL. I never
This
said
is
I went to a
exactly what
BBL.
you
That's
would
what
look
y'all
like with a
said.
BBL. You better go do them squats.
He's
Well,
not
guess what?
lying.
Gym
Don't do
I'm
it.
shit.
not wearing one.
White girls has taught everybody the gym shit works.
Dang. Mm-mm-mm. Hate to do this, but shout out to Zyrax for the $5 cash app. She says drop 187 for the disrespect. Zyrax ain't playing out here. I told you, Cammy got bodyguards.
This
Y'all
watch
gotta be
already
careful.
got it.
Lord, mercy.
Damn, I'm sorry, Rizzo. You have a nice butt. I don't. Please leave me alone, Zyrex. Please don't come for me.
Nino, why does Sugar Bum even have a wrench? The girl.
Oh, she probably in her son. Sugar Bum been on my dick since the beginning. When have I ever acted like I wasn't fat? Get off my fat dick. How about that? Fucking loser.
Damn.
You know, one thing I hate about motherfucking trolls, you can tell they ain't got no life in real life because they be on everybody panel talking shit about everybody, but they don't show their face. They never come on the panels, but they want to clown everybody. But I bet you she probably butt ugly, can't get no dick, don't nobody like her, so she got to be cool on motherfucking YouTube chat. Cool. Have fun joining on my way. I don't give a fuck. I've been big pretty much all my life. I take up for big people. You know what I'm saying? So how am I acting like I'm not fat? You're cringe. That's who's cringe.
Sugar Bun has been the ops since day one. Me and you, Sugar Bun, we go way back. If I ever catch you on the street, I'm definitely tripping you. I'm definitely
Can't
tripping
catch
you.
somebody in the streets that's always in the house. This chick probably in a wheelchair, crippled or some shit like that. She be on in the, I mean, you can find
Whoa.
that bitch anywhere
Hey
on the
guys,
YouTube,
hey
24/7.
guys, chill.
Guaranteed.
That's Cheeky baby Mama. We gotta relax.
Man, I don't give a fuck who baby mama. If he need to get his baby mama, girlfriend, whatever she is, in check. Fuck out of here. But I got some people in the back. My guy Lou, let me bring him back up right quick. Apparently he dropped. And then I got to bring up my guy Big Giz in the building. Let's get it.
Yeah. Misha.
What's going on, Big Giz?
How y'all doing?
Happy
What up?
Thanksgiving,
What up?
Big
What
Giz.
up?
Happy
Shit.
Thanksgiving, y'all. Many turkeys and dressing to all.
Big Gizzy.
I know. What'd you have on the menu today, Giz? I know you had some good shit.
Oh man. Let's see here. I had sliced turkey, sliced ham, chicken and broccoli, casserole. We had an assortment of different rolls. We had brioche bread, crusted rolls, Hawaiian rolls. And let's get back to them vegetables. I had rutabagas, turnips, collards, kale,
What?
potatoes. I had potato salad. And then I guess we get to the desserts. I couldn't even eat all of them desserts. I had ooey gooey pumpkin cake,
Dang.
uh, cheesecake, churros cheesecake, strawberry swirl cheesecake,
Ooh.
assortment of chocolate or vanilla ice cream. And then when I went to work, they had baked beans and ground beef together. They had potato salad. Somebody had bought like over 100 some wings. Um, had some rolls up there, but I couldn't eat all that stuff 'cause I was already full.
Yeah, that was a lot. I'm trying. I'm stuck. I got stuck on the ooey gooey pumpkin cake. What the hell is that?
It's pumpkin and cream cheese together in a mixture, almost like a pie filling. And then instead of having a crust to make it like a pie is on a cake. Like the cake got like a little cinnamon and stuff on it too. Fluffy light. Got like a crust like bottom
Mm-hmm.
on it.
Mm,
But it's all
interesting.
moist. Everything moist. It's
Sound
go
good.
real good with ice cream.
Shouts out the auntie in the building. Just got himself a membership. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Look, I got her triggered now. That's all she doing fat jokes. Oh, you mad? You mad, Sugar Bum? You mad? You gonna have to do better than the fat jokes, Sugar Bum. I've been fat since I was 8 years old. I done heard them all.
Sugar Bone was talking about me. I like being fat though. I
Yeah.
be thinking about losing weight, then I say, hell no, for what?
Then they not even funny fat jokes. That's the sad part. You usually do better, Sugar Bum. Do better. It's sad.
I
But it
like
is.
that she call her big blocks. Like a car. I like that shit.
Oh, big back.
Big back, yeah.
I thought it said
Big
big block.
back.
I like, damn. I'm goddamn big block. What size, Sugar Bone? What size big block?
Chevy Tahoe.
Shout out to all the big backs out there. Shout out to Flora.
Shout out to all the big blocks out there too.
Actually, come to me.
Damn.
If you 400 pounds, come to town.
Oh Lord, Cammy, don't do it.
All right, I forgot. Cammy a chubby chaser. Damn, that's crazy.
I don't think she a chubby chase. She only have the one chubby. That I know.
It's more chubby chasers out there.
Stop it. Stop it. I'm quiet.
They be keeping it secret. They just keep it secret. They invite us over at 10 o'clock.
Lord. I don't know why this nigga see everybody knows Cammy. Ain't no point in getting quiet.
Yeah, it's all right. Just embrace it. If that's what you like, that's what you like.
Yeah. Nobody shaming much.
Me and Nino, we like big girls.
Yeah. Don't mind them big, as long as they ain't bigger than me. That's why I don't knock the little guys when they say they don't like big girls, because they don't want no woman that can throw them around. So I understand it.
They obviously just want to eat vegetables all day. They don't.
All right, niggas. All right, niggas.
I knew that was
Lou, aren't you like 300 plus pounds? You're literally. Wait, Lou, you're like 300 pounds. So why are you complaining?
Oh, first of all, Lou is not 300 pounds. He's maybe.
First of all, I'm 170 pounds. Number one.
I knew he wasn't 3.
Right?
Oh, my bad. No, don't get on me.
You know what I'm saying? Scammy. So, you know what I mean? Do your math.
I was 170 pounds in middle school.
I don't know what I was wearing. It wasn't 170, but I don't know what I was wearing.
So I do remember when I was in elementary school, when you had to go to church, you put on a suit. My size was husky.
Husky, yep. You had to get the husky. I know what you're talking about. Husky fella.
That's right.
My clothes always more expensive than the other clothes and shit. More material. But it is what it is. I tell you what though, that weight helped me out because I was beating the shit out of kids my own age. I had to fight people 5 years older than me to get a real challenge. Shoot. I guess because I was used to my older cousins punking me and shit. Bullying made me tougher. But
yeah, that's one thing I did notice, Nino, by being a fat person. Grown ups like 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, and older, they ain't give you no damn sympathy.
Hell no, man.
They give you no damn sympathy.
My cousin is like 5 years older than me. They used to, wail on me. I'm big enough to take it. I was. But, that shit stopped when I hit about 14 and shit. Then I started being too strong for it. So, I mean, when you going through it, it's bad. It make you feel bad. But once you look back on it, it's like, oh, yeah, that shit. No wonder. You know what I'm saying? No wonder I'm so tough. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of glad I went through that shit. So.
Yeah,
You,
me too.
you think
Tough
you think if you
skin, be
didn't?
able to have fun. What you say, Cyrus?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna ask, if you've never gone through that, do you think you would have been tough, you know, or it's because of that, because of the bullying that made you like the tough person that you are today?
I think for me, I would have been tough anyway because at one point in my life, we adopted uh, a family member in, and I had to protect him. So I had to be tough regardless. Second, where I was raised up at was not nice, so it was gonna happen regardless, whether I was skinny or fat. I still was gonna get the same shit. So I don't think certain things you can avoid. It's gonna happen in a way you might can change it up somewhat, but unless you just live in a completely sheltered life or something.
Do you think every boy should go through something like that to sort of like, yeah, toughen them up? Because how people keep saying that, oh, men have gone soft or whatever, kids are softer now. And so do you think, um I'm just gonna say boys, do you think boys should go through something like that?
I don't think boys should get bullied. I do think boys should train though. Like I do like in other countries where they be training the little kids up and stuff, like put logs on them and all that kind of stuff. You can consider that bullying. You know what I'm saying? But it's the bullying part of the
Nah, those are
game.
rites of passages, man. Those are rites of passages.
Yeah,
We don't have those no more.
and I wouldn't want my kids to go through nothing I went through, but you would put them in like boxing class, football, stuff where they'll be challenged, but in a controlled setting.
Exactly.
So
That's
like
what I
sports
meant
then.
by it. That is put it perfect.
I think every guy should get at least one crazy baby mama before he's 15. That's just me
All
personally.
right. No. You said crazy baby mama.
Oh hell yeah! Everybody I know who got a baby mama, they doing well right now. I swear.
Well, I will tell you
I
this:
thought
it
you
will
had
teach you
drama.
another
I thought you
level
had
of
drama, not baby mama.
growth and patience.
We said that again, Prime?
You finally conquer that shit. Yeah.
Prime,
I
Wait,
ain't
come
got no
again?
comment
Prime,
on that.
say that
That's
again.
why.
I say that every like on mines, they learning jujitsu. That's like number one, boy, girl, it don't matter. You gotta learn jujitsu first. First thing.
Mm.
As far as a
I
bully
don't
though,
remember the
I
styles
think it's
anymore.
good if they do have that bully experience so that way they can I mean, me personally, I felt yeah, you handle learning how to handle a bully on some gutter shit way and then in a gutter type of way is going I think it goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? So
I
You know,
used to have a white bully. Shout out to the white men, right? Little racist bastard. He said something to me once. I went to the principal's office and I said, if he doesn't stop coming after me, I'm gonna have to kill him. Straight up. In English. So everyone can
damn.
understand. That little white motherfucker never fuck with me again. It's that simple. That's what you do to bullies. Somebody tries to bully you, offer to delete his ass. Because that's what they deserve. And then watch what the school's gonna do. Oh
Damn.
shit. You better not. Oh shit. Oh shit. This kid is crazy. Don't fuck. Hey, bullying is over. Feel me?
Do
Period.
you think that work in today's
yeah,
time, though,
once you
Lou?
go ahead put them in their
I
places,
don't give a
man.
fuck. Just go straight up to the principal's office, knock on the door, and say, "Hey, if this bully motherfucker comes at me again, I might have to delete him." That shit works for me.
Nah.
I got kicked out of school
What
for
I
that
did
shit, bro.
was I
Hey,
had somebody that was fucking with me, and I
listen.
just raised my hand when he went to go use the bathroom. I raised my hand so I can go too, and I whooped his ass in the bathroom, and just walked out like nothing happened.
Yeah, you can do that too. As long as you stop them. Whatever
Catch him at
fucking
the bus stop.
strategy works to stop those little bastards. I hate bullies.
Mm-hmm.
Because in order for you to be a bully,
Damn.
your victim cannot fight back. That's what bullies are. Have you ever seen a bully somebody else that can fight back? No.
No.
Yeah, mine got me kicked out of school because I don't know, I was like maybe like first grade, sixth grade. This is why you don't take your mom's advice all the time when they talk about this bully shit because said pick up the biggest rock you can find and knock them the fuck out. Yeah, well,
Oh,
that
dang.
sounds good, but when y'all both like 8 or 9, that don't always turn out the way you think it will. So yeah, I picked up the biggest rock, slammed it on his back, and took off home. I was hiding out at the neighbor's house until school was over. Came back home like nothing happened. Then they called me into the office. Called moms up into there, called me in. It's like, yo, it was a whole little thing. Parents were trying to sue and all that crazy shit. It was like, yo, you got a little badass. I'm like, look, I've been telling y'all this
Yo,
motherfucker won't leave me alone. All right, but
hey
you know
man,
what? Fuck it.
buddy, it works. A rock, a punch in the face, throw a chair at him, throw a desk. I don't give a fuck what you do. The first time a bully comes up to you and tries to bully you, just attack. Just attack immediately. Don't think of any consequences. Just attack.
Yeah, but I said it looked different when y'all both like 9 years old. So,
It don't
you can't
matter.
be
It
beating the
don't.
shit out of 9-year-old kids,
It
even if
don't
you're not.
fucking matter.
Parents
It
don't
don't
like that
matter.
shit.
Like, I don't give a fuck what the parents like. Obviously, they're not teaching the motherfucker. They're not
That's
controlling
true.
the motherfucker. I don't give a
Mm-hmm.
fuck what. Hey man, bullies is just one of those things I have no mercy for, bro.
That's why I don't
At
even
Mm-hmm.
know
all.
if like is there bullies in black culture? Because I don't think there really are.
No, it's in every culture.
I've seen black
It
kids get
bullies
bullied
in
though.
every culture, Prime.
Mm-hmm. Every culture.
Because usually with ours, like, nah, there's no bullying. It's like it's actual beef, like for the most part.
Times might have changed or whatever. I don't know what they're going through now. Like I do agree with Sugar
The
Bomb down
bullying
at
now
the bottom.
is the bullying is online. That's the problem with the bullying. It's online, right? So you can't
Yeah,
stop it.
cyber.
It's cyberbullying. The only thing you can do is turn off your fucking phone, delete the app or whatever, right?
Or you can
But
your address through their messages.
Facts.
This type of shit I
yeah,
use.
but
I
I don't
support
recommend.
cyberbullying. Go for it.
Jesus,
Yeah, I
John.
don't know. I don't know, man. I don't support bullying, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
Sugar
be.
Bum is the biggest cyberbully out there. I support her 100% if she's a her.
Literally, probably.
Yeah, but you guys, that's you guys' fault. You guys give her the ropes to be like this. That's your fault. I
It's
mean,
provocative. It get
if
the
you give,
crowd going, Lou.
give her a wrench. But this is what I'm saying. So don't complain about bullies then, because if you give her a wrench and you let her talk shit, that's what she's gonna do. Period.
I never thought about this though,
What,
but
Sugar Bum? Yeah.
not just Sugar Bomb, but don't you think a lot of women could be bullies if they like had that same kind of mindset, like Sugar Bomb, and just say how they feel,
What? Because they are.
get in.
The way you think females got the worst self deletion rates? It's because they getting bullied by chicks online, not dudes.
No,
They
nigga, no,
are
nigga,
bullies
no,
online.
nigga. Men kill themselves way more. Just stop it. Stop it right now.
We're talking about a certain age demographic, dog. Go
No,
look
no,
at
no,
it.
no, no. Don't give me the age.
Between boys and girls,
Oh,
girls
no,
have it
no, no,
worse, and it's
no,
because they
no,
get cyberbullied by other females
no,
online. So
no,
Iraq's
they
to let
don't.
them
Minors.
know.
No, they
Yeah.
don't.
Minors. Yeah. Minors. It's girls. Adults. It's men.
Mm.
Yeah, No niggas.
Don't make me come with receipts,
Math,
man. I'm not just saying
no,
pulling this out my ass.
math cannot lie. If more men kill themselves, I just keep saying kill. Jesus Christ. If more men delete
Lou, before you
themselves,
make that statement, she literally said the difference between minor and adults.
It doesn't matter. If more men delete themselves overall than women, I don't give a fuck if women that are minors delete themselves more because they don't. That's not how math works.
Yeah, I
Yeah, they
think
We
you
do.
just
literally
focusing
saying
on that
girls delete
women
themselves more than
that
boys, not women delete themselves more than men. Different demographics.
Oh, a girl is not a woman. What is a girl? A trans species?
She's a female.
Oh
No,
my
She's a female,
we're
god.
talking
but
about
there's a difference
18
between
years.
a girl and a woman. There's one's an adult, one is
All
not.
right, man. All right, all right. All right.
Jack, so let me get this
If you
quick. Let me
guys
get
don't
this
believe
clip
in
right
math,
quick.
just drop a nuke on the fucking planet at this point. Please, Russia, please.
I'm trying to get clarity on what was said right there. So Jack, you say that uh little female girls or whatever uh delete themselves more than little boys.
From the
Minors.
studies
Yeah,
I've
we're just
read,
talking about
yeah,
minors.
yeah.
Hmm.
From the studies I've read that especially during puberty age, because that's when
Hmm.
they usually get bullied the most because they're going through like bodily changes, and some females go through it well and other women don't. Some of them, get all like hormonally imbalanced and break out acne everywhere. Sometimes they got one foot bigger than the other, shit like that, where they get bullied for that shit and the girls can't handle it. Well, most boys can handle it a little bit better. Usually they just fight it out. But women, they don't fight it out. They usually internalize that shit and, they do stuff to themselves.
Well, what's the age bracket when y'all
Minors.
say girls? What's the
I'm
age?
gonna go
Yeah,
look
I'm
it up
interested in
because
that.
whenever I'm talking
Good
about,
question.
I want to make sure it's
Probably
completely
like
accurate.
12 to like 17 or something.
Yeah, that's what she's
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
You're around that. It's
It has
fine.
to be like 7th grade to like senior year, some shit like that. Because if you got to think about it, most bullying happens in school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and their form of bullying is more reputational damage. It's more reputational damage, and what's that other one? Relational damage, where they're more concerned about isolating you and ostracizing you from the group, which that tends to affect women a lot more because boys are more loners.
Hmm.
Boys do alone better. Makes sense.
Yeah. Sad.
I'm confused. How did y'all even get on this conversation? I was kind of away from the
Uh,
computer.
Giz, Giz was talking about he wonders if women would bully men. Giz, what was your point? You were saying
The
something about women bullying.
I was noticed like some people like I was looking at I was talking with Sugar Bomb down there, and some people might get offended and stuff by people that are speaking their mind and all that kind of stuff like that. But I do notice that women got the green light on saying what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? And they might just think that guys are robots. We don't really have no feelings and stuff like that. So now and then Zyrax has said that it's come to attention that a lot of guys are perceived as soft, and then Sugar Bum was saying that it might don't be bullying, we might be sensitive. We might just be a little too sensitive and stuff.
You know
So
what's funny
I was
though,
just trying to
Biggie?
figure out, it could it be looked at that since women do have the green light on saying what they want to say, if roles was reversed, would they say that guys would are we being bullied or are we bullying women or somebody else when we got the green light and we saying what we want to say? We looked at as assholes or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get some clarity.
When was the last time you saw a man bully a woman? When was what?
It's not. We wouldn't. Me and you, Lou, we wouldn't consider like speaking our mind bullying. But you got to realize, women look at the tone of your voice, and if you're cussing at them and speaking out, differently and stuff like that. So it could be perceived to them, and the way they think about the situation maybe as bullying.
Oh God,
I'm not gonna
anything
lie,
can
I'm
be
horrible with that shit.
anything can be perceived as anything. That's the thing. Like, what the fuck is perception?
So there is a individual duty to now what you say is how you say it. That's like general law.
Yeah, I don't. Because women are because women will say something. Oh, what is my? Why is my mic? Is my mic picking up? I
Yeah, it
don't
It's,
know.
sounds
it's
like it's
doing
ringing.
that.
Yeah,
It's doing that
I gotta
drum
come back.
You need a
thing.
new headboard. Whatever you're doing over there ain't sanctioned.
Let me
Hell no.
let me take a commercial break right quick. Because while I was gone, I got a couple of new memberships, and I got a cash app. So let me just take care of that right quick, then we can get back to the conversation. First up, we got Mel Stay Fitted. I'm not sure if I did this one already, but appreciate you for becoming a member. Then, of course, we got my guy, DJ Wish Doctor. He also became a member. And then on the Cash App side, we had Butterfly 42 Red with the $5 super chat. So for appreciation, as usual, I'm going to play the money clip for my peoples. Let's
A
get it.
lot of money. A 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 lot of money.
Appreciate y'all for making this a lucrative Thanksgiving for me. Let's continue. Sorry to cut y'all off.
No, you're good. I was gonna say I always find it interesting how things aren't violent unless a man is doing it. You guys ever notice that?
That
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah.
was my
it's
point.
Oh
That's
definitely
yeah.
a double
exactly what the
standard.
point
Yeah.
is.
Women can
That
do
was
whatever
the
they
point
want to
right
do.
there.
But men need to start standing on business, right? Like, yo, if you touch, and I've said this before, women, hear me now. If you attack me, I will use equal force. Period.
I was going more of the emotional stuff
That
because
can
they
be
would
the
like to
same. Hey, 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 hey,
point out
I just said if you
different
attack
levels
me,
of
I will
abuse,
use. If
emotional,
you
verbal,
you
and all that
attack me,
stuff,
nigga, I'm not retarded.
but only when a
First
man is
of all,
doing it.
right? If you attack me, I will use equal force, physical force, emotional force, spiritual force. I don't care what it is, right? That's what we need to do as men. We need to stand on something. Period. Because the more we allow women to go around and do what they do, I know you have to, and that's it. You know what I mean? Do you catch my drift here, Jack?
No, I get that. I'm actually been one of the primary persons on here who get attacked for saying I don't I don't support beating women, but I do think men should be allowed to hit women. That's it.
Well, let me give a
Hey,
shout out to B Love for the $10 cash app. She says, "Howdy, appreciate you, B Love." Go ahead, Lou. I heard you about to say something.
no, it's all good. It's all good. I don't want to talk anymore. I'm triggered.
I'm focused on the complete opposite. I want to be a gentle person. I would like to be nice.
Nah, nigga,
No.
fuck that being nice shit. That being nice shit got us nowhere. You feel me? Nowhere at all.
No, no, that gets you just
I'm practicing
emotionally
on
and
not changing my
verbally
character
abused.
because I'm practicing
Hey,
on not changing my character just because of the double standards and things like that. I just want to be myself. If I
Nah,
want
it ain't. No,
to,
it ain't
if
that.
I
It's
want to play
just
me
that.
some video games or do stuff, I don't think nobody gonna change my mind at this point. If it's nerdish or incelish or whatever, I'm gonna still damn do it.
But yeah, people gonna have something to say about you no matter what you do. So might as
Exactly.
well say fuck what they say,
Yeah.
man. If you nice, be nice because you want to be nice. If you want to play
Why?
Pokemon, do that shit. Do what the fuck you want to do. Fuck these people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know?
Pokemon Yellow right now. I'm going for the water badge, baby.
Damn. Pokemon Yellow. Goddamn. I used to
Yeah,
have
Game Boy
the
Color.
I used to have the physical Pokemon Gold. That shit was I lost it, man. Pokemon Gold was gang.
Hey, will you guys be against or with high school and middle school, like in boxing and kickboxing? Will you guys be against it or no?
No,
We
I
used to
wouldn't be
have it
against
back in the day.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, boxing used to be an
Yep.
official thing in high school. But now, everyone has to be kumbaya and shit. So
it.
I think
I mean,
the kids was getting like CTE and shit, and I think
we,
they had to stop
we
that.
still got I mean, no, nothing gets PTE more than American football, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't,
damn.
Yeah.
is
But
it?
they still have wrestling though. I'm surprised they
Yeah,
kept.
no, we still have wrestling. I was about to say that. We still have wrestling, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a
Can
problem
I
with it.
can I can I ask a question? Back on the topic we just kind of skated over. Does anybody have an official definition on what verbal or emotional violence is? Does anybody know what that is exactly?
It's so subjective.
Assault.
Like
I think it's however the other person feel about what you're saying.
yeah, it can't
But
get more
because I
subjective than
heard
that.
everybody say subjective, Lou said subjective, and then
So
I
calling
had
somebody out
earlier
their
said
name is
perception.
one.
It could be if the person that you're calling out of their name feels that is insensitive and it's affecting their feelings.
Mm. So that's where it becomes a slippery slope
That's what
because
I'm
they
Yeah,
can
So
saying.
lay.
here's the
yeah,
thing: it becomes a normal fucking thing for a lot of cultures. Like a lot of shit, people households they grow up in, like they we talk to. So,
So out of the sexes, who do you think engages in verbal and emotional violence more?
Definitely women. I mean, it's not even a question because
Uh,
men don't like. I if my mom, for an example, if my mom doesn't talk to me, I don't feel like talking. Men don't be talking like that. We just quiet, we only talk when we need to get something done. But women, my mom will come in the house, turn on the TV because she can't stand a quiet house for whatever the fuck the reason, and she will start talking to herself in the kitchen. Like the house was the most peaceful fucking thing, and then you have to come in and start yapping, right? Like women are insane. They just do that.
mm. Shouts out to Misty Blue, who just became a member. Appreciate you, Misty. But to answer your question, Jack, um, I feel like I want to say women. You know what I'm saying? Because it's less. They have less of a fear of we call violence, especially when it comes to saying it to a man or a female. So they have that leeway where they can kind of talk shit and really believe that they're not supposed to get hit in most cases. But on the flip note, I do think when a man is verbally abusive, kind of it's more dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more of a it makes you feel like, oh, you might get really fucked up because the man is really strong enough to fuck you up.
Wait, are
So
you saying a man's words are more dangerous than a woman's words?
no, I'm saying
no.
they're more intimidating. It will cause more fear in the person.
I'm trying to understand that. If two people are using the same words against each other, one side is worse because they're a man.
That's how
Yeah,
it's perceived. But I don't agree with that. I look at if no matter what the
he
gender
used
is,
he used a
I don't
different word.
believe that
Oh
that
wait,
person will
Big
fear
Giz,
you.
wait, because he used a different word than I used. I don't like when people say. I said exactly what the fuck I
No,
meant. I said,
I was asking a
I
question.
said,
I wasn't trying
I know, but you asked the question on top of what I said. Like, are you saying that da 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 da? No, I'm saying exactly what I said. I said that one party's voice could be more intimidating than the other, meaning that if you got a 6'6", 280-pound man barking, cussing, yelling, screaming,
fuck you up,
coming at an aggressive manner to a woman or even to a man that's smaller than him, that would be more intimidating than a woman that's like 5'4", 150 pounds, yelling, barking. It's less intimidation. That's all I'm saying.
So don't men usually go for women who are bigger than them?
No.
No.
No. No?
I
I thought we were all into thick
don't have a
chicks.
preference on the woman's size. She can be small, big, tall.
Yeah.
As long as she look good and treat me well.
I specifically say this. I say, I like big girls. I like them thick. I like them, but I don't want them bigger than me. That's it.
They can be bigger than me.
Let's just be
Nino on his
real,
own.
man.
I'll be on my look. I like what I like. If somebody, think something's wrong with that, okay. How you feel about that shit ain't changing what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? I like big girls. I like smaller girls too. You know what I'm saying? But I feel more comfortable with a bigger girl. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
Yeah.
Nino think he gonna break him.
Yeah, I mean, I've had smaller women. I've had women where my hand could cover their whole back. You know what I'm saying? I could grab them by the waist with one hand, but they felt fragile on me. You know what I'm saying? I never felt right. I didn't feel like I can do what I normally could do. So I prefer it, and I'm comfortable with thicker, bigger women because I think they can take it. Maybe I'm wrong. That's just how I feel.
Sir, women are really. I'm not gonna say nothing. Go ahead. Sir.
I don't know what I say got to do with women, but I guess.
No, I'm really trying to stay on this. I'm really trying to stay on this
I'm not
emotional
I was
stuff.
gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. Jack, be quiet.
I'm trying.
Let's just be real, man.
What you focus on is the emotional intelligence.
No, I'm really trying to get to this. I'm really trying to get down to this emotional and this emotional violence, verbal violence thing, because I keep hearing that it's violence, but it's only when a man does it. Only when a man does it, it's violent. But when a woman does it, oh, that's just her speaking her mind or her being empowered or some shit. And I'm like, I'm trying to figure out where the violence comes from. What is exactly violence when it comes to verbal and emotional violence? Because that's some new shit I ain't never heard of.
Instead of violence,
you gotta ask somebody that actually believes in that terminology. That shit sounds like oxymoron. Violence is physical, ain't it? Ain't violence supposed to be a physical act?
That's what I thought until women started saying men who are violent, emotionally violent and verbally violent. You're like, what the fuck does that even mean? How do you be verbally violent?
Violent is any kind of harm.
Without.
No, I'm pretty sure it's got to be.
I don't know.
Nino, some people say it's mentally and physically, both.
Jack, you're a man. Just be quiet. You're a man. You can't say anything.
But wouldn't
isn't the Bible say something about the power of a woman's tongue is death or something like that? That there's power or life in her tongue or some shit like that? I don't know. I forgot.
But Jack, everybody don't subscribe to the Bible, bro.
At least mostly women. Women don't give a shit about Jesus or God or anyone.
I mean, I just looked the word up. Maybe they're going by another definition or something, but it says behavior involving physical force intended to hurt. The physical is right there.
Right, so it has to be physical.
Yeah.
So that's why they gotta throw emotional in front of it, right? Because it's not a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing to them because
they use the wrong word.
They are triggered.
There's emotional
They are
abuse.
Triggered by people sitting there and using tone. We always unheard it. Like with guys, we actually triggered by tone too. But we just don't be talking about it.
Yeah, but if
So there's a
somebody
difference between
trigger me,
abuse and violence.
I don't
There's a
feel like they
difference.
just
No,
got
no, this is
violent with me. You know
verbal
what I'm saying?
abuse.
If
I
somebody
feel
trigger
like
me,
I feel like you trying to disrespect me though,
yeah, yeah.
and then that might lead to violence. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
See,
but men care more about the words being used, right?
the
Like
words matter.
if you call a man a
All I
bitch,
know is that if you want to know what emotional verbal abuse is like from a woman, date a bipolar woman, and this you'll
oh
see it
my
all right
god,
there.
oh my god,
Like diagnose
What
bipolar
if the
woman.
woman is bipolar and don't know she bipolar? Does that count?
nigga, we know. She knows too. She knows.
Nino, read what Sale just said.
Said verbal abuse, using language to cause harm, financial abuse, controlling someone's financial resources. But say you like respect that wasn't what he said. He said verbal violence. I don't know what that is. Like
Okay,
Yeah.
even the verbal abuse. I mean, I could go for that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's abuse. That's something different. But violence is something physical.
women are
That's making the word way worse than it got to be, in my opinion.
yeah, the women
So
are
when a woman breaks your PS5 because she wants you to get up and get a job, is that abuse or violence or what do we call
Yeah,
that?
Yeah, that was
yeah.
violence to that PS5 at the least.
That PS5 abuse. We're gonna
That was
put that in
physical
Google
I
abuse.
mean,
too.
she'll take your shit, throw it in a tub, and set it on fire, all this shit. But that's not
Bleach on
violence,
it.
apparently.
Yeah, that's violence.
man.
Hold on.
Listen,
No, if a woman does it, it's not violence. Trust me. Whenever you hear someone bring
No,
up
man.
violence, it's always has something to do with a man doing something to a man or a woman. It's never a woman doing
I will
anything.
literally burn all her clothes and all her shoes and her bags in a bonfire if you fucking touch my pet.
Hold on, right quick. Say you like has came to join the conversation. Let's play the music. What's going on? Say you like.
So what I did was I just went to Google and I put in all the different forms of violence. So you probably just caught the last one, which is about financial abuse, but it says emotional violence is saying or doing something to make someone feel worthless or stupid. Then you got physical violence, using a body part or object to control someone's actions. So y'all was asking about emotional, verbal, and all this, that, and the other. Then verbal abuse is using language to cause harm. So that's you probably just caught the last one that I chatted, but yeah, I just put all of them in there.
So
Yeah.
the verbal, I could deal with verbal abuse. I understand that better than verbal violence.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
The
that's
whole
all.
point I was trying to bring up is because we always say that's violence, but only when a man's doing it. But
No, it's
whenever
not.
it's a
It's
woman
not
doing
violence
it, no one
anymore.
ever says that's violence. It's always something else. Oh, she's
Violence.
allowed to talk like that. I mean, you guys can beat up women, so if she talks to you like that, you should just take it. But I
The
thought
thing
that was
is,
violence, and it's bad when a man does it, but when a woman does it, not bad.
violence and
Explain
abuse
that to
is
me.
not gender. Violence and abuse is not gender based. People just try to use it to try to paint a narrative onto a gender because they're trying to prove a point.
Okay, so what do you think happens more, verbal abuse or verbal violence versus physical abuse and physical violence? What do you think happens in the earth more, verbal or physical?
Verbal.
Verbal.
Not
No,
too
it
many
starts
people. Not
verbal.
too many people are willing to
And
fight.
which sex do you think has the monopoly on verbal abuse and violence?
Verbal abuse is naturally women.
Nah,
Then
Oh,
how
see,
come
we
whenever
all
someone
agree.
brings up violence, they always ever bring up when a guy's punching another guy, but they never
Because
talk about when a woman's like berating her man to the point where he wants to delete himself?
because
That's
most
never considered violence.
Because women
because
just don't
most people
believe.
most people are naturally stupid and they're trying to make something out of nothing. When you can easily point out physical violence, verbal violence, financial violence, you can easily point these things out. But when people are trying to push a narrative, they need to be right, so they try to make something into what it's not. That's just the honest answer of it.
I just want to know because that's what I keep hearing. Women are better emotion accountability. They know how to deal with emotions better. They know how to do all this. And then when you talk about emotional
Man,
violence, you be like, who
we
does it
know
more? They'll be like, men. You be like, well, that doesn't make sense.
How
that
many
we
female
know it's
monks? How many female monks are there?
Female what?
Monks.
None.
MONKS. How many
None.
female monks are there?
None.
I don't know. I've never been to a Tibetan monk.
Would you say that monks are better at controlling their emotions than the general public?
I would probably say yeah.
Okay, so it's all based on however I want to paint the narrative, because I can say the same thing about a psychologist. Psychologists can usually push off they can try to represent themselves as being emotionally stable, but we all know psychologists is crazy as hell. But when it comes
hold on,
Yeah, therapists got
for
therapists.
your comment about the monks, you got HR and customer service when it comes to women.
that's HR and customer service. I'm talking about actual monks though.
No, I'm talking about as far as that's why they say females have a higher EQ when it comes to work. Like
I understand that, but this is what I mean. If I'm trying to prove a point, if I want to paint a narrative so that I can be right, I'll put you in an untenable situation. So there is no female monks. There's only male monks. And if they're supposed to be the most emotionally stable, then there's no way you can counteract that argument. But if I just say, hey, in the hood, who's usually the more emotionally stable, men or women? That's a different conversation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think they want us to believe there's a difference between emotionally stable and emotionally intelligent. Because I think emotional intelligence is the ability to manipulate other people's emotions. That's the only time I've ever heard it used.
Emotional intelligence
Really?
is only you manipulating your own emotions.
Nah,
Emotional
I never hear it
intelligence
used like that.
I had to take a
emotional
class on it,
intelligence is
bro.
when you are purposely okay. So what's a good way to use emotional intelligence?
Think about it. Whenever a
Basically,
woman
you
says she wants a guy
taking
to
a
just know
negative.
her, understand her, feel her, she's saying, I want him to have enough emotional intelligence to know how to use his words or whatever to get me into a certain mindset or certain behavior. That's
So
emotional manipulation.
using emotional intelligence is that you're not purposely violating that person. I mean, I'm using the wrong word, violating, but you're not purposely offending that person. So if I was in a room of women who have been SA'd, is it okay for me to make jokes about SA? Is it okay for me to talk about why it is that women are SA? It is okay for me to say that it's their fault? No. Is it okay for me to talk about statistics as it is as to why it happened in this area? Then yes. But emotional intelligence is all about moving in a way to where you're not purposely offending anyone. That's the definition.
Isn't that just reading the room? I'm sorry, Zara,
Yes,
that's what you're
that's
saying?
all. That's
Really,
literally
you're
all.
kinda
Emotional intelligence is literally that, just reading the room. That's it.
You're kind of close, but you're almost you're kind of there. Like you're there.
But yeah, according to the
No,
definition, emotional intelligence is the ability to manage both your own emotions and understand the emotions of people around you. It's literally just reading the room.
Well,
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
What's the
Hold
point
on,
of understanding it if you're not
hold on.
going to do anything with it? So
Hold
it
on,
is
right quick. Hold
emotional.
on.
Oh,
Hold on, right quick. My bad, man. I want to bring my guy, DJ Wish Doctor, to the stage. Let's play some music for him.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo.
What it is, pimp?
Happy Thanksgiving.
what's up, DJ?
good? What's good? What's up, Nino? Salute to everybody in the motherfucking
What's going on
house.
with
Also to the
this
chat.
doctor?
What's good with y'all? What y'all talking about? I was watching from
We
the
were
couch.
just
Happy
discussing the
Thanksgiving,
difference
guys.
between emotional violence and emotional abuse and verbal abuse. I'm partial. We were trying to get the distinction of what is it, who does it more, and is it really violence?
Oh, so violence is not a physical thing.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what we're trying to find out.
It's physical.
I think verbal violence has to be a threat or something like that of violence.
So how are we gonna have emotional violence if it's or verbal violence? Like, I mean, are they verbalizing while it's being physical, or you know what I mean?
I don't get it, dog. I always thought that verbal
That's crazy.
was the opposite of violence. Like instead of getting violent, you talk it out, even if you're cussing each other out. It's better than shooting each other.
You
But
know
now
what
they
Nino?
making it
Well,
one and the same.
But what about if they say verbal abuse? I could
That's what
understand
I.
that.
That's
And
so
that's
that's
what
the thing.
cellulite
The
said.
definition says that it's also known as verbal abuse.
Oh,
No.
It
Well,
should
I was
just
trying
only
to. A
be
reason
done
why I brought it up.
Abuse
The
and
reason why I brought
violence
it
is
up.
two different things.
Right.
Abuse is when I'm purposely punching down. Violence is when I'm punching equally. So you can. I don't want this to be taken the wrong way, but I'm just going to say it because it came to my mind. But we all adults here. Abuse is what you will be doing to a child. Violence is what you will be doing to someone on your same level. And I'm not saying that in
let me
the
ask you this, Will.
literal way. It's just that's
So
the way
let
I
me
look.
ask you this, Will. So when you saying verbal violence, that's more like two people going at it with each other rather than somebody just going in on somebody else type shit.
Here, I give it to you like this. Let's say me and you spark up an argument. I'm like, which doctor such. You be like, Will, you such. That's just we just violently verbally assaulting each other. Abuse is if I'm overshadowing your whole entire argument, and then I'm doing it to the point to where now you have backed out, but I'm still keeping it going.
Yeah,
That's
I understand the punching down part. So you mean to say violence is not exclusive to physical shit? Because I'm
correct.
thinking, oh, I did not know that. I don't want to argue it. I'm actually about to look it up. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
No, I brought it up because I said whenever we talk about violence, for some reason, it's only directed at men. Whenever you say, "Hey, there's something is being violent," they always talk about men. But then they would turn around and say that man was verbally violent to that woman or emotionally violent to that woman. And you say, okay, so there's a different type of violence, right? So who does which one more, right? So it's like, so if there's emotional violence and there's verbal violence and there's physical violence, how come we only talk about the physical violence and how come it's always only attributed to men?
I would
Especially if
say
we're talking
because
about verbal and emotional, because that's
I would
women's whole domain. How are they not the higher perpetrator of that
I would
violence?
say because it's the most direct, the most loudest, the most notice type of violence. And when I'm looking at it right now, it does says no violence can be physical, emotional, verbal, psychological, or even structural. So violence is not exclusive to physical shit. But the reason why I would say men, we the poster child for violence. This is like if you say somebody's beautiful, we're gonna automatically think is a woman, but somebody would argue that there's beautiful that you know what I'm saying? Sharon call niggas beautiful. But you know what I mean? But women is like the post. So I think like it's just who perpetrated more gonna be the people gonna attribute it to them. And because men we seen as more violent because we go to war and shit like that. So we just the poster child for violence, you know what I'm saying? But there's chicks as violent as niggas, you know what I mean?
Wait, Sharon's on record
You guys,
calling niggas
you guys
beautiful.
don't report.
Beautiful and
I'm sorry.
sexy. Not
Oh
sexy,
my god.
sexy, sexy.
Yes, sir.
Oh my.
SEXAY, yeah.
He's on record calling another man sexy.
He's on video,
Yes,
not
sir.
record. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh,
moving images. You know what I'm saying?
oh man.
I got the clip, but I'm not
Oh man.
at the crib right now. All right, I'm about to be out there. I'm about to take this phone call. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
I'll be back
All
now.
right, all right, my bad. I was reading something.
So, Chuck, if you want the narrative to change, then how about, I mean, if it bugs you that much, then men just gonna have to start reporting. If when the woman starts to get so-called, very like verbally abusive or
Threaten the cops. I'm not gonna
um,
lie.
committing some
Prime,
kind
you
of
on
I
PC
physical
or
mean,
you
violence,
on
then
you
can
on
men
report it.
even
PC?
recognize it? That's the problem. Can men can even recognize when they're being verbally abused or
Yes,
emotionally abused?
men can recognize it, but we have the biggest problem in the whole entire world. You know what this called? It starts with an E and ends with an O. 3 letters.
Yeah, ego.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been burned so many
That's
times, so
right.
much
Yeah.
money down the drain in these relationships. Nah, I don't put up with that shit no more. As soon as you start acting up, I do the same shit that they'll do to us. Fuck that.
Prime,
Is
you on
provoking
PC
you
or
to
you
hit them,
on you
is
on
that a
shit?
form of violence? If someone tries to provoke you to hit them, is that a violence?
That's
That is
intimidation. Yeah.
manipulation.
Yeah, and intimidation. So, I mean, it's up to you. I'm gonna take it. Yeah. I'm revoking their
So,
feminist
Jack, if I
energy.
was to say to you, y'all, I don't know if y'all had it back in y'all day. Back when I was coming up to school, we had this dumbass shit where you put something on your shoulder and you like dare a motherfucker to knock it off your shoulder. Did y'all have something like
Mm-mm.
that?
Yeah, I
No,
said
we had the little Italian thing you did with your at the finger at the if they you get them to look at it below the waist and then you punch them. That was our thing. I
Okay,
think we
yeah.
used to call it
So
Cheerio.
yeah, so if I'm goading you into hitting me, then I'm welcoming violence. More so, I'm inviting you to violence. But if you don't take it, and of course, because of ego, then people can say, "Oh, he backed out. He a bitch." You see what I'm saying? The thing is, though, when it comes to how when it comes, like, let's just say in a relationship, when a man and a woman is arguing, I'm only using a man or a woman because that's just the first thing my mind goes to. I'm not thinking about woman, woman, man, man, or whatever it is people always want to identify as. When you're in a relationship and a woman is coming at you, if you have to have the wherewithal in yourself to say, okay, I can pick and choose my battle here. Is it worth me fighting her? I'm talking about just like an argument, right? And if it gets to the point where it's unbearable or it's going to rise to an occasion that you know that it can land you in jail, walk away. Yeah, you're going to be a bitch. You're going to be a hoe. You're going to be weak. All of that and the other. Walk away. It's much easier because you got to ask yourself, is it worth me potentially going to jail because of this?
that's pretty much what you got to do in most
I
cases.
think go ahead.
I was gonna say in most cases, 'cause, even with the dude, sometimes it ain't worth it. Ain't on no punk
I,
shit. It's just for what?
If you even if you're in that situation, it's best to just leave, bro, because
Uh,
it ain't gonna get better. Y'all just don't match. Y'all just the chemistry ain't there. You know what I'm saying, or whatever reason, it's just not worth it.
Will, I think the original conversation came about is because I think Big Giz asked the question about like do women do or do they do use violence or something like equally to men. I think that was the premise, but it was like more of I think we went down a rabbit hole about like
Do women bully more just as much as men?
yeah, yeah, do they bully more? And I think went up on well, women do more verbal and emotional abuse to each other via cyberbullying to other women, which is how they get a higher deletion rate than boys,
No,
because
I'm
women are
sorry.
more social creatures.
Okay, it was like
What do
three
you guys think
different
about
topics.
that?
There were three different topics in what you just said. So I'm gonna try to tackle one by one. When it comes to cyberbullying, um, when it comes to cyberbullying, we is usually more seen in males, and that's only because you look at where it all started at. Internet chat rooms, video game lobbies. Um, with the boom of YouTube, a lot of it has really changed a little bit. That statistic has changed a lot. So that's where it comes to when the cyberbullying thing. And then on top of that, we as males, we tend to more use tactics of intimidation so that we can either one gain reputation or two shut someone up. In a women's aspect, they use it in a way to where they want to embarrass the other person. We just want to shut them up. So that's that. In the real world, in a relationship or even just between male, female, or however, what have you, verbal verbal disagreements, violence, abuse, whichever word you want to use, that's usually more attributed to women because they're more susceptible to be argumentative. Men will be more susceptible, like the fewest words we can use that will initiate combat, we're more likely to get there. But then you have guys who are more talk than they are they're more bark than they are bite. So let me ask y'all a question. When you're in the club and when you out in public and you have a disagreement with a guy, the guy that's sitting back yelling and all this, that, and the other, and is you intimidated by the guy like this nigga ain't do shit?
Hell no.
Nah, the dude
No, he's
who
usually the
like,
bitch in a situation.
I'm worried
yeah,
about the
Well,
nigga that's like, hey, you got it, yo, you. I'm worried about that because that nigga might light up the whole spot because
you
he's
see what I'm
trying to.
saying? He might get quiet, and then next thing you know, he be like, do something. And then you be like, what the fuck you mean? That's exactly what I said, do something. He ain't got nothing else to say. It's like, okay, all right, I gotta watch him.
can I
But a
give you
nigga
some
that just
pushback to your cyberbullying point when you get done?
yeah, go ahead.
Well, how is it that men initiate more cyberbullying when women are on social media more? I think that's where most of the violence comes from, women and being on social media, right?
Well, let's start from the boom of the internet. So the boom of the internet, when it comes to internet chat rooms, and I'm not going to talk about other sections of the internet, but we predominantly use the internet more. I'm talking about you got to
Yeah,
think
I agree with
way.
you, Sil. I agree with Sil because women post more stuff about themselves, but as far as engaging with other people, we engage with each other more. We like, you know what I'm saying? We be in the chat rooms, we be on these panels, but they might post more images and get more engagement towards them. But dudes interact way more. We like more people shit. We just loud as fuck on the internet, bro. My
Yeah,
fault, bro.
you're good. But if you think about like them old school Call of Duty rooms, them lobbies, I know y'all remember that, where dudes will go in there and go ballistic because they lost the game or they feel like they're getting cheated. Oh yeah, it was happening a lot back then, but especially in those internet chat rooms. Now, if you want to speak from a predatory sense, then yes, it was definitely men from a predatory sense. We're not even talking about bullying. Now we're just talking about a completely different thing. But when the boom of social media, I'm talking about Instagram, Facebook, what was it? MySpace, that shit. When MySpace happened, oh yeah, women took over that shit. That was easy as day.
For some reason, I don't see a bunch because for some reason I don't see a lot of chicks bold enough to be dragging people in the comment section as much as niggas. Don't get me wrong, they would do it, but when I see in the comment section people getting dragged through the mud, it's niggas be doing the dragging, bro.
Shout out to Flora and Sugar Bob, two females who known to drag niggas. Just throwing that out there.
And they the minority in our space, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm trying to keep it just to this space. I'll branch out a little bit. All over the internet, all over the world, and the usage of the internet, the majority of the tactics is used by men when it comes to verbal intimidation and all this, that, and the other. But because of the boom of social media, we talking about within the past 15 to 20 years, the internet is way older than that. But yeah, it's been upscaling women because of the clout that they are able to gain from dragging people on the internet.
Mm.
Well, I got a break in the conversation. Let me give a shout out to my guy RNTY. Sends me a $3 cash app. Says I found $3. Appreciate you, my guy. As always, he always find them $3 for you
The
guys.
same $3 for real.
We gonna play the money clip for my
Didn't
guy.
he find $3 like 2 hours ago?
Man, that man full of
Maybe.
$3.
Hey, he find them 3 at a time. Let's get it.
A lot of money. 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 A lot.
Appreciate you, RTNY or RNTY. I said it wrong. My bad. I got somebody in the back, but I don't know who that is. It's 7.
Put your banner up.
Yeah, I got it. What's going on, my guy?
Carlo can talk is the closest Coca-Cola Dominican representative.
Oh, that's his fighter. Okay.
As soon as he said Dominican representative, I knew it was fighter.
Nah, man. What's good, y'all?
You're
chilling.
Damn, I'm mad. I ain't eat no mac and cheese today, but I'm okay. What's going on?
And I just want to make one correction that I put in the back. Yeah, Lou was right. Is Lou still up here?
No, don't say. Don't let him know he's right. Don't tell him he's right. No.
Hey DJ, while you're here, I wanted to give you props for standing on that respect versus fear leadership. One of the things I wanted you guys to point out, but you guys never did, is that mostly men, how we see respect is we respect people who can do things we can't do. And that's where a lot of the respect comes from. It's not usually fear. That's where the control, when somebody can do something that you can't do, that's where the respect comes from. And that used to be a thing between men and women. Men could do things that women couldn't do. And that's a lot of where the respect came.
You know this thing too, the fear thing. To be honest with you, a lot of people say fear, but they tell and they use a lot of examples of country, but a lot of us don't got no army to enforce our fear. So the best thing for us to lead with is respect. You know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
if I fear you but I don't respect you, like that shit is not gonna last that long. You know what I mean? Only on cowards. You know what I'm saying? Only scared niggas.
I said it at the show, man. I think you need both. I think
Yeah.
you can rule with respect. You can rule with fear, and I think you was right. In the long term, respect will outlast the fear. The fear, if it's just fear, eventually it's gonna get overturned. It's gonna keep getting challenged, like you said. So both of them, it's just I don't know. It seemed like they was trying to separate the two, and when you separate the two, it's kind of like
Yeah, the only way we could compare them is if we acknowledge that both of them got aspect of each other. Because you could get respect from fear, and you could get fear from respect. Like we was talking about, if I respect Jack for building the rocket that fly to fucking Neptune, if the
mm,
nigga build a rocket and then it crashed this time, I might lose a little respect for him because you know what I'm saying? Or if I'm building a rocket, I'll feel if I look up to him, I won't want to disappoint him so he lose that respect for me. Because when you respect somebody, you care about the perception of you. So that's like a fear.
Hmm.
I fear that he lose that reverence for me and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like
I
if
think the fear would be because you could build a rocket and I couldn't. That would be where the fear was. Like a person who could build a rocket, that's probably a person to be feared.
Yeah, but how
but
does one
um
respect a person they fear?
yeah, I want to know, like, cause I mean, you could be afraid to disappoint the person that you respect, but I don't think like if you do something that I can't do, I'm gonna necessarily be afraid of it. But I could see me revering it or admiring the shit, cause it's something that I can't do. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
But I don't know about being afraid of it unless it's some threatening shit like this nigga. I don't know. This nigga be breaking niggas' jaw with the tip of his finger or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
It
How
gotta
do you
be.
Well, when
respect
you
that?
got power and authority and you can do stuff, just the act of you having power and authority, that could bring fear because you can do things that other people can't do. Like
I see what you're
that's why
saying.
people fear people with money because money can make people move a certain kind of way. That kind of power, even if they never use it, is something to be feared.
No,
Mm.
how do you respect that though? How do you respect someone that you fear?
because you want that power yourself.
You could
How do you
show them
respect someone you fear?
and you don't necessarily gotta respect them as like an internal thing, but you could respect them as you could, because it's like
Just
this is
respect the game?
yeah, it's something. There's such a thing as showing respect, showing love. Like let's say you come and shop with me, and you let's say you wanted to buy one loaf of bread, but I give you the next loaf of bread half off. I just showed you, or you buy one loaf of bread and I throw in some extra slices. I just showed love and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that I love you. I just showed some love. It's just like respect. I could not got respect for I could not have respect for YouTube, but then I'll show respect because remember we might be in a setting, or I might not necessarily respect what my employer do, but I'll show respect because it's being professional. So you could show respect without actually respecting on the inside, and you could show love with actually feeling love on the inside. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because it's
It's
I
more
think
With the
than just
boss,
words.
with the boss example, isn't it the respect comes because they have the ability to fire you? That's something that they can do, but you can't. They can fire you,
You
you can't
really,
fire them.
but it's like, I mean, it could probably be temporary respect. You know what I'm saying? But is it really like respect? Like respect,
No.
I look at respect as some completely different shit. If the police pull me over and I'm showing them respect, that don't mean I respect the police. It's just I'm just doing it right here, right now in this setting. But I'm talking about that deep rooted respect that when you're not even there, type shit, you
Hmm.
still revered. You know what
Okay.
I'm
Well,
I
how
think they
about
work.
this one?
Listen, I think they work cohesively, right? So, an example, they work in conjunction because when you hop on this panel and you don't like what someone say, you could just outwardly be disrespectful, say whatever you want, break down what you think of them, their appearance, their talking points. But then in person, on man to man interaction, you're not just gonna randomly say something to any random guy because even if physically you think you can dominate them, whatever, beat them up, You don't know what weapon he got. You don't know who's waiting in the parking lot with him. So I think it's a combination. Like, okay, so we show respect because we fear of the things that can happen, right? So we know
Well,
that
I see
it
what
could
you
go
mean.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could go
hold, hold,
left.
hold on real quick. I got a knock at the door. My
Uh
guy,
oh.
Lil King, trying to make it to the stage. Let's play the music for him.
For really. What up
Let's
though?
go.
What up though? What up though? Yo, shout out to everybody, man. You know what it is. Nino, Dr. Hassan, Zyrax, Wills, Biggest, Prom, motherfucking. Who the hell is that? Fighter and Reckless Jack. What is good? And shout out to the chat. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What up, though?
I'm
It's
cool.
good,
Can
man.
I say something?
Yeah, your
Well,
mic started.
you,
Do that
you can
thing.
say
Oh
something.
shit.
Hold on, fix your mic. When you do that, I'm gonna give a shout out to the two cash apps I got. We got Little King with the $3, and we got Misty Blue with the $5. Saying happy holidays. So yeah, let's play the money clip for that.
Let's go.
Back.
Straight like that.
A lot of money. 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 A lot of money.
Appreciate you guys and Misty.
Can I bring up an example about what I'm trying to get across with the respect part? It's like, okay,
That's up
say
there.
there's two guys. There's a guy who's with a girl and she's talking wild to him, but he's like, I don't know, independent. He's I don't know, emotionally stable. He could walk away. Versus there's a guy who needs a woman or um he can't leave. One of those guys will get respect because he can do something that the other guy can't do. He can walk away. Could we agree on that?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm thinking respect comes from you, or when a person can do something or has it qualities or something that you don't possess, and they do it well, they use it well, they usually get respect, right? This is why leaders don't usually get challenged when they're respected. It's because that person can lead the group, and you know you can't do that. So therefore, you have no reason to overthrow that person or try to take that person down because he's necessary, he's needed. He can do something that the rest of us can't do. That's why he's the leader.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's usually the fear part that's sort of confusing when, when they said it's better to lead by fear than respect. I mean, we
Because you can
agree that,
fear
yeah.
somebody for that same reason.
I mean, but then again, like right now, I'm 32. My father is mid 60s. I know I could probably whoop my dad's ass, right? But I respect him so much as a man that I would never even dare.
That's the same exact example, word for word, bro. That's the same example I use. Like my dad, I would never whoop my dad ass because I don't want to not see him like my dad no more. Because I don't want to lose that respect for him. Like I need that respect that I got for him. Actually, you know what I'm saying? I love respecting my dad so much that I would never try to dethrone him at all. And my dad never tried to punk me. That nigga always let me make sure I let my nuts hang. The nigga make sure I never let my nuts shrink in any situation. The nigga never want me to be in a nut shrinking situation. So it's never like he put me down or try to bitch me out for me to look at him as the dude. He always try to big me up to be the dude too. You know what I'm saying? I would never whoop my dad ass. And there's a lot of old niggas that I know that I won't even whoop their ass either because I respected them growing up and shit. You know what I mean?
I I think the difference is that those that said that that's better to lead by respect. We are looking from the perception of the sort of the bottom person, as in, someone down looking up. And so that's why we tend to, that's why we say, we prefer someone leading with respect. Now, when Fatty said that it's better to lead by fear, he's the one that's at the top looking down. That's why he said it's better to lead by fear, because you get more done. So that's why I'm like, okay, if we are, if say, what about if you are the person on the bottom? How can you, if you fear the person at top, how can you respect him? So sort of, if we're going to use like an example would be like, a boy and like say a stepfather, right? Someone that like doesn't really love the boy and sort of mean to him. Like, how do you respect that person when you fear them? Like, that doesn't make sense.
I
So
don't know.
that's why
I don't like fucking with shit that I'm scared of. If I'm in a fearful situation, I'm figuring out how to overcome or avoid that shit. You know what I'm saying? AKA the police. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And TO, we saying effective. We're not saying better, or we saying effective. Whatever works long term. Longevity is more effective than shortgevity, if there's a word. You know what I'm saying?
Temporary.
Mhm.
Than
So
than
yeah.
Yeah,
temporary.
it's
There you go.
But
temporarily
Um,
more effective. Yeah.
do
Fear
gangs
works
do
best.
they fear or do they respect the gang unit? Do they
It
fear them
depends.
or do they respect them
It
because what the
depends.
gang unit can do?
A lot of gangs respect the old heads, and them niggas is old as fuck. Them niggas ain't about to beat their ass. But a lot of other niggas isn't. It depends. I don't think it's just like black and white. You know what I'm saying?
yo, leadership is best dealt with fear. It's fear, fear, fear. Respect comes from
Mm.
fear.
Bro,
Period.
fear comes from
You're gonna
respect,
be
bro. Like if we
no.
was all
If
on
I
the
See, the
fear
same
problem
you,
page,
I'm
is
not
young
gonna
niggas don't respect the old
look.
heads no more in the games.
go ahead.
If I
Let him. Mm.
if, yeah, respect comes from fear. If I fear you, I'm gonna respect you. If I respect you, I'm gonna fear you.
Do you cuss in front of your mom?
Huh?
Do you
Yeah, I
cuss
do.
in front of your mom? Your mom?
It's inappropriate. Why?
All right, never mind. If somebody else
I
wanna,
do.
but I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
won't
do.
cuss in front of my
No,
mom.
because I
I cuss in
fear
front
that
of my
she would
mom and
pop
my
me in the
dad.
mouth, even as a grown ass man. I do fear that she would still pop me in the mouth. So
Me as an example, because I don't know
But
the
when
inner
it comes
workings
to
of my
the
mom.
when it comes to the leadership thing,
Mm.
it's effectiveness, right? I understand where you guys go with the short term is short, but it brings longevity, like period. It does.
Yeah, I cuss in front of both of my parents.
No, but I was gonna use somebody as an example that, because I don't think Friday cuss in front of his parent because their background is